Hello, I'm Olivia Agar, and this is Mecado's Cattle Market Insights Update for Q4 of 2020, brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. Well, if you told us a year ago that cattle prices would sit about 250 to 300 cents per kilo higher than in 2019, I don't think we would have believed you. But grass fever and that very strong demand for young cattle by producers looking to restock has basically collided with what was already very tight supply due to the low cattle herd and sent prices rocketing and just held them there. On this chart here, we have the Eastern Young Cattle Indicator, and you can see that in 2020, prices broke new records every few months, and by the end of the year, they're on a very big high, averaging 805 cents per kilo for Q4. But slaughter cattle prices have backed off a bit, and so the main question we've been getting asked is how long young cattle prices can sit at these levels while the finished end of the market is under pressure. And to answer that is, as always, it depends on rain, but this chart here shows what we could expect when the rainfall tap does turn off. So on the orange line here is the price of steers in Queensland that have been on feed for 100 days or more. So that's representing the finished cattle price. And the green line there is CME US live cattle futures, which we use as a broad indicator of US cattle prices. So since the COVID-19 induced cattle price crash in the US, our cattle have been at a hefty premium to the US cattle futures and basically out of sync with the global market. And over the medium and long term, Australian cattle market levels are set by international beef prices. So eventually market forces will drag our prices back into line with the international beef market. The good news though is that there is time for improvement in international beef values before demand for young cattle falls away here. There's rising feed prices in the US and other parts of the world will start to edge finished cattle prices here, but the strong Aussie dollar is part of the problem. Now taking a look at demand, and this chart shows the monthly volumes of beef exported from Australia, with the orange bars for 2020, green 2019, and the broken line there showing the 5-year average. So lower slaughter numbers have meant a significant drop-off in exports in 2020 due to the sheer lack of product, which you can really see kick in May with the drop in volumes. Volumes to China have also fallen, especially since the trade issues between the two countries started in May. But the cattle supply dearth is only going to support export values for so long, and our major export competitors have already begun taking our market share with their growing herd numbers, and low cost Brazil and Argentina are creating really strong competition for Australia. So there is a quick update on the cattle market. For more insights from Mecado, head to our website or listen to our podcast, Commodity Conversations.